You are disobeying Allah if you have a protruding belly and you're overweight. Why? I'm going to give you 3 reasons today from the Quran and Sunnah. Number 1, the greatest cause of obesity is overeating, and Allah has told us in multiple ayats from the Quran not to commit excess. Additionally, the Prophet ﷺ advised us in the famous hadith that the worst vessel you can fill is your stomach, and if you must fill it, then fill it 1/3 for food, 1/3 for water, and 1/3 to save room for your breast. Screenshot this passage from a fiqh book explaining this hadith and how it relates to our ibadah, and then you can read the screenshot after this video, inshallah. So that's the first reason, and really that was like 5+ reasons if you look at all the different ayat on why you should not be overweight and why you should not overeat. There are additional hadiths, ayat, and of course quotes from the Sahaba that you can reference to help motivate you that you should not be obese, and that's all the reasons you need from the Quran and Sunnah. Now before I go into the second and third reasons or points that I want to make today, remember that the one who guides another to a positive action gets a good deed similar to it. So please share this to your story and or share it with anybody who you feel would benefit from hearing these ayat and these hadiths. So now let's go into point number 2. As mentioned in the fiqh book passage, being overweight and overeating negatively impacts your energy levels. This affects your ibadah, and it also affects your family life and your productivity at work. How can you be a good father or mother if you don't even have the energy to play with your kids, to teach them, to be a good example for them, to be patient with them? Because if you don't feel good in your own body, because your joints are always stiff and in pain from being overweight and not being healthy, fit, and strong like the Sahaba were and like we should be, you're tired and bloated and miserable all the time, and your mood is being affected because your energy levels are not consistent, you have all these negative triggers going on inside of your own body every single day. Obviously, this is not the best version of you. Islam is a comprehensive way of life, and our deen encapsulates our ibadah, family life, and work life, and it's important that you fulfill the rights of Allah within your ibadah at the highest of your capacity, which requires you to be healthy and fit and focused, and to fulfill the right of your family, which requires you to be your best, and fulfill the right of your workplace, those who are paying you, whether it's your bosses, whether it's your clients, whether it's your employees who need a leader, whatever position you're in, whether you're in a job or a business owner, you need to be your best every single day. And that leads into point number 3. Have you ever attended a fundraiser, especially in Ramadan, where they say, who wants to donate 25K? And like 3 people raise their hand whenever they need to think about it? Imagine the impact of sadaqah jariyah that you could do if you could easily donate 25K to every single charitable cause. How many orphanages could you build? How many poor could you feed? Now, of course, this is all by the permission of Allah, but if you've been making dua for rizq, if you've been making more dua for your akhirah, perhaps this is the means by which Allah is going to help you to have more energy to do more, whether it's doing more volunteering for your community because you have more energy, whether it's doing more by making more money by scaling your business or getting that promotion at work that allows you to contribute more financial resources to your masjid, to the orphans, to the poor, to different causes like Palestine, and being able to help all those who are being oppressed, our brothers and sisters over there for the last 75 years. Additionally, if you've been praying for better health, now is the time to take action. Allah gives you the means, but one still needs to put in the work. When Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam asked Allah for help, Allah commanded him to strike the ground so that the spring could come. So there's always human action that is often required when we ask Allah for something. You can't just sit on the couch, make dua, and expect to lose weight. It's not going to happen, except in some very, very rare scenarios. So make sure to follow if you aren't already for more fitness, motivation, and information. And if you want to learn more about how we can help you inside of our fat loss coaching program, inshallah, comment coaching below and we'll send you all the details, inshallah.